What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out the new updates and leaks from the Pokemoners so you guys are up to date on everything that's changing behind the scenes in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about the month of May? Man, oh man, am I excited. So we have some new updates in here. Looks like we're gonna be adding some new Team Rocket Pokemon. We can check out these shinies for Yveltal and Xerneas, and I'm going to answer the question that a lot of people are wondering is, can we get the shiny forms? I think a lot of you veteran players out there do already know the answer to that, being that they are the first time ever released of their forms. But we will still cover that as well. So I'm excited to go through all of this, but before we get into it, I just want to give a big shout out to Nomatic for sponsoring this video. So let's check out their amazing products. I think you guys are gonna really love them. I'm excited to introduce a lot of you guys to the first time ever the brand Nomatic. Nomatic makes the most functional gear ever. There are a couple amazing features that I really like about this backpack. Number one, it sits straight up. As soon as you drop it down, it is going to sit exactly where you put it. That is one of my pet peeves when you have a backpack, you put it down and it falls over. This backpack does not. It is already upright standing, evenly weighted. This backpack is going to have a lifetime warranty, which is an amazing plus. This is going to be the travel pack. So this backpack has an expandable zipper pocket that is going to allow it to go from a 20-liter bag all the way into a 30-liter bag, which then allows you to take it on a weekend trip and store some of your clothes and other things easily into this bag, along with all the other stuff that is already in your bag. Not only that, this bag has a bunch of other amazing features, such as an RFID pocket to keep all of your wallet and other desirables safe. Additionally, it has a retractable keychain that you can easily pull your key out, open your door, let it go, and then it goes right back into your bag, right in that safe spot. It also has magnetic pouches to put your water bottle that snap close once you take out your water bottle. You can hide the straps into the backpack and carry it as a briefcase. It has a hidden storage zipper pocket that's going to keep your valuables safe. The bag is water repellent. It is going to have lockable zippers, and when you do open the entire bag does fold completely open, which is an absolute must for me when I'm going on with my backpack. Obviously, you guys do know I travel quite a bit, and oftentimes I am carrying a roll-on suitcase that is not enough. So I then have to either bring a bigger suitcase or something else. So this backpack allows me to carry additional items, or if I'm taking a small weekend trip, I can easily put my clothes folded up securely in some of their organizer kits to keep them in my bag and to keep them all safe, secure, and organized. Nomatic, truly the most functional gear that I have ever put my hands on. I absolutely love this, and I know that you guys are gonna love it too. That's why I bring you guys Nomatic. All right, so Nomatic, the most functional gear ever. Not only do I have their backpack, I also rock their nice condensed fanny pack. Their fanny pack also has an openable zipper as well that expands it to fit a water bottle in a fanny pack, but doesn't keep it big as well. It does close it. They have some really cool products. I definitely suggest that you guys check them out. So now let's get into the main feature of the video. We're gonna check out all of the leaks, updates, shiny sprites of what Xerneas and Yveltal look like, and the new Shadow Pokemon. So talking about Shadow Pokemon, let's just start right there. Let's check out what new Shadow Pokemon have been uploaded into the game. It looks like this is going to be what is taking over right now. Maybe there are some potential that these hit the Rocket leaders as well, and some of them do come out with shinies, but as of right now, it looks to be as if they are just grunt type Pokemon. Number one, we have Tangela coming out in the Shadow form, and I don't know when these are coming out, but they have been updated to have Shadow forms, so that signifies to me. And since obviously it said in the Luminous Legends Y, which is going to be the second part, there are going to be features of Shadow Pokemon. So at least by May 17th, these are going to come out, I would say. But there is potential that they could come out a little bit sooner. So Tangela going into Tangrowth is going to be a pretty powerful grass type Pokemon. It's going to be nice to have a little bit more Shadow Grass in there to really increase the DPS of all these Pokemon. So Shadow Tangrowth is definitely going to shake up a lot of things, and it's going to be in one of the top spots for the meta raid attacker grass category, and it could definitely do a little bit of work in PvP as well. And then we have Shadow Horsey coming out that goes into Shadow Kingdra. Kingdra does get Dragon Breath, and right now it's ranked 154 in the Ultra League, so giving it a Shadow boost in strength could definitely increase its capability here, being that it also does get a quick spam move, which is Octazooka, and then if you were able to waste some shields and use an outrage on that Pokemon, man, would it hit really hard. So it may be a good bump that could put it in the top 100 in the PvP Ultra League. And next we have Snubbull going Shadow form. So this one is exciting for me for one of two reasons. Number one, Granbull does get Charm. Right now it sits at about the 150 in the Great League and the Ultra League, so it's not too crazy good, but being that it does get Charm, and then in the Ultra League the recommended quick move is going to be Snarl, and it does have Crunch, I think that it could be a quite unique Pokemon and something that could really start taking a good turn for the better, being that it does have that Charm move, and with the Shadow Boost and Charm could really eat down on a lot of those Dragon type Pokemon. And next we have an amazing one, I think. It's going to be very glassy, but it's going to be very DPS producing. It's going to be Torchic going into Blaziken. Right now in the Great and the Ultra League, it's about 150. In the Master League, it is 117. So although, yes, it is going to be glassier, however, it's still going to hit really, really hard with the moveset recommendation of Counter Blaze Kick, which is a quick move, and then it does get Blast Burn as well. I'm excited to see how this one actually does more in the meta raid attacker scenario because of it being so high DPS producing. If you can get off one or two of those blast burns, it could really do some damage to those Pokemon, especially when you're getting the Mega Boost as well with something like a Mega Charizard. Can really come through and hopefully shake up a little bit more of that fire category and give it an extra oomph. And then next we have Poochyena, which does go into Mightyena. It's ranked 402 in the Great League, so I don't think a Shadow Form's really going to be able to do too much about this one. But then we have Makuhita. Makuhita is going to be what once was one of the top 2 fighting type Pokemon, which has now moved out of that based on Conkeldurr being in there. We have Shadow Machamp out there, but being that Hariyama is now going to have a Shadow type Pokemon and it has a little bit of bulk in there, I really think that this Pokemon could be pretty good for the Go Battle Leagues, semi-decent, but also it's going to make up another spot in the top fighting type category for meta raid attackers, which I think is a good bump. And as of right now, it's ranked 61 in the Great League, so there is some promise behind that, giving it a little bit more strength with that counter move. And the next two, we have Shadow Electrike, which goes into Magnetric. You already have Shadow Raikou out there. That one's not really going to be doing too much. It's not really super relevant in the Go Battle League. And then we have Starly as well. I do think Starly is going to have a calm day, obviously, at some point, I do believe. And if the right moveset gets onto that Pokemon, maybe with the Shadow form, could definitely start to maybe shake a little bit of things up, but we'll see what moveset that gets. But as of right now, I don't think it's super relevant. And then a fan favorite is going to be the almighty Shadow Bidoof. Bidoof goes into Bibarel. That one's going to be ranked 214 in the Great League. So I don't know if it's going to do too much, but it is going to put a little bit of strength behind it, a slightly more glassiness, and I know people that really like that Pokemon are really going to be excited just to get a Shadow Bidoof in general. And then finally we have Skorupi, which goes into Drapion. Drapion right now is ranked 178 in the Ultra League with Ice Fang. Ice Fang, really powerful ice quick move. So this Pokemon could definitely get a bump. Used in the right scenarios, could be decent, but it's going to make it glassier. But honestly speaking, all of these Shadow type Pokemon, guys, are pretty unique looking, and it's going to be nice to see some new friendly faces with their Shadow forms out in Pokemon Go. And then next, there is some new updates to the Game Master, which is really cool, which is going to start with the Luminous Legends X event and then translate into the Y and the bonus as well. So number one, we have Pancham in there, and it looks like they have some evolution requirements here. This one is going to be catch 32 dark type Pokemon with a candy cost of 50. So it looks to be that you have to catch 32 dark type Pokemon, potentially with this Pokemon as your buddy, before you're able to evolve it into Pangoro. Spritzee is going to be able to use 1 incense with a 50 candy requirement, and it almost seems as if these are tasks, but it says evolution requirements according to the Pokeminers, so let me know what you guys think this is in regards to, because this would be unique. Obviously, we have Surfetch, which is make the excellent throws. We have the Melodic, which is going to be walk kilometers, but we really haven't seen something that's more functional like this yet. Swirlix is going to be feed 25 berries to your Pokemon, and both of those, after you do those requirements, are going to be 50 candy per evolve. Inkay is a nice one. It's going to be turn your phone upside down. When done so, using 50 candies, you can then evolve it. And then we have Tyrunt, guys. If Tyrunt comes out during that Y part of the event, I'm going to lose my absolute mind. This Pokemon is amazing looking. Tyrantrum is really cool looking. This one, evolved during the day, can turn into Tyrantrum, and it looks like maybe if it's nighttime, it's not going to be able to be evolved. That's going to be 50 candies per evolve, but since this is updated, we have Inkay and Tyrunt that have not been talked about yet. Whew. I'm ready for this Luminous event. I hope you guys are too. Hopefully we're gonna see some of these making their debut. And then we have a Mora that's gonna be evolved during the nighttime with 50 candies. And that is just daytime and nighttime during the game. And then we have Sliggoo, which is gonna be evolved during the rainy weather or using the rainy lore module for 100 candy into Goodra, which we already know is on its way during the X event, the first half. And then if you guys wanna see some assets updated, there is a weird thing that Sylveon has been added a game asset of a crown. I don't know if that's just because all of the other EVs have crowns, so once it evolves with a crown, it could be Sylveon with a crown, flower crown that is, but honestly speaking that they have updated that is a good sign that maybe potentially it could be coming during the Luminous Legends event, which would be really cool. So Sylveon, shiny, both of them really cool. We have the Xerneas and Yveltal shinies in there as well as Mega Altaria with the shiny and all of the stats in here. So being that Altaria in the Mega form is already coming out, Yveltal and Xerneas are already coming out, and then grouping in here, we do have the Sylveon being updated as well. That brings up some suspicion that this Pokemon could be coming during the X or the Y portion of the event, especially in the X portion, because being that it's an all fairy type Pokemon, I wouldn't be surprised if they drop that type of evolution during that time. And then finally speaking, the catch rate for the Yveltal and the Xerneas were at 20%. They have now been dropped to 2. So I hope you guys are ready. We have excellent throw tutorials coming out. We have counter guides coming out. This is gonna be an amazing time. That's all of the updates that we have right now. What do you guys think? As far as the new shadows, are you excited about any of those? And then we have Yveltal, the shiny, and Xerneas, the shiny updated. The shinies are definitely not, if they do this, they're gonna really shock me. Coming out at first. They rarely release raid bosses, legendaries especially, with shinies right up front. And since these Pokemon, number 1, are new, number 2, they're really strong, number 3, I think they're gonna get a raid day move at some point or another to make them even stronger, such as the Moltres with the Sky Attack, the Thunder Shock on the Zapdos, and the Hurricane on the Articuno. I think that they could also be applicable for Yveltal and Xerneas. And then you have the shinies on top of them. Those are in themselves a multi-purposed event release type legendary because of their power, their dominance, their desire to have, and their shiny forms that are amazing as well. So, what do you guys think? We're gonna get into everything we possibly need. May is going to be absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen my video, check it out up here. You wanna be playing Pokemon Go right now. So I appreciate you guys being here. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.